What would you say in a nutshell Bella's room is? What's it about? That sort of thing.
Bella's room follows 10-year-old Bella, who's been through 8 foster homes by the age of 10 and is rescued from an unsafe foster care home and is temporarily placed with a grieving Christian family, which turns out to be a spiritual turnaround place for her. And she starts to heal and feel like she belongs until her dark past returns to reclaim her. And so that's the arc, is that as we could relate, Bella personifies the human condition of feeling like an orphan. And even though so many of us have grown up with parents who love us, because of sin, because of our own choices, we end up sometimes feeling and thinking like we're orphans. And so Bella personifies that in the human condition. And so I've written even some of myself and my own psychology into her, even though there's been research with foster parents and those situations have been researched to inform some accuracy for her in the script. But yeah, it's very much a personal journey, and it's gone through many layers as I've rewritten, gone back to the drawing board several times.
Yep.
Draft 10.
You're 10.
Yeah.
I'm only like 6, but it depends on how we draft stuff. Oh no, am I 6? I can't remember if I'm 5 or 6. 10 drafts, that's impressive.
It's not
Your film will be extra good.
It's not 10 feature film script drafts.
Right.
It's like it was first drafted as a short film.
Yeah.
And then realized, I think that's too tight. We need space for the whole thing to breathe.
Yeah.
And then got halfway through, 3/4 way through, scrunched it up, throw in the bin. But I don't write on a typewriter. It sounds like I do. No, that's crap. Let's throw that out.
Yeah.
But no, it's just like, no, scrap, start again. And through layers of making it less romanticized, giving more research body to it, make it more accurate. Then we need more entertainment value. And now I'm like, we need some VFX in there to really, build out the audience novelty for distribution, and making sure we've got some of those foundation set so that it can have the reach that it should.
Yeah.
So much journey goes into those pages, and it's good because it makes you value your words more and make every word count.
Yeah.
As you know, as someone who writes and loves writing, you want to make every word count.
Yeah. Even though my characters all say the words and there's deliberate commas but that's still intentional.
The word deliberate.
It's
all
intentional. Intentional and leave a little room for, I don't know, real life or whatever. But yeah, I think intentionality is good. So and sometimes you find that though as well. Like I found, like people might go, "What's like your script writing process?" I haven't got one yet. I'm still figuring it out. I don't know if you've had that, but it's definitely like the rewriting. You kind of find, at least like I kind of find what I'm trying to say or figure out as I'm going, sort of thing. So I don't know if you've had that, but you go on a bit of a journey. And as you learn stuff, you could bring it to the character, or you get feedback, so yeah, there's been lots of iterating. My film started with 3 characters actually. Okay. So now it's 2. I could talk about those 2 characters and what the movie is, but yeah, it was 3 initially. Yeah. And I found that there was just not enough time for all of them, so I kind of smushed 2 of them into one. But yeah, it's interesting how it goes along.
Can you talk to that?
I killed a character.
Just kidding. How did you smush 2 characters into one?
Yeah, well, elements of them. So originally, Faith and Doubt followed 3 young people wrestling with struggles in various different ways. But I found, so the 3 characters initially was a pastor's son who wanted to have an impact. He's still there. He's intact. His name's David. And a young woman who was dealing with mental health. Her name is now Alyssa, for the context of this film. And then there was another guy, Thomas, who had doubts about the faith and came from a non-Christian background. And I found that my Alyssa character, young woman, she didn't have enough going on, I think. So I went, okay, can you combine someone's spiritual questions and doubts and someone's mental disposition, or whatever you want to call it, and struggle, and kind of bring them together? Yeah. And so I went, that's kind of an organic way to do it. You've got someone who's already predisposed to feelings of anxiousness and depression and isolation, that sort of thing, but also going through these massive existential questions. tied to a specific person who you care about. So that was a bit of a journey. So I killed one character and I've added others. And anyway, there's a whole process behind it. But yeah, so originally it was 3 characters. And so now it's 2 young people wrestling with hidden struggles and with personal doubts. Their faith gets put to the test, but there is an open door of hope. There is an open door of healing. And the question is, are they going to reach out and take it, or are they going to stay isolated? So I won't spoil how that goes, but yeah, that's the premise in short. And so, yeah, focusing on young people in a Christian context is kind of the world of the story, in the same way that yours is fractured families and the foster system. So more explicitly in a church and Christian context. But yeah, I know a lot of people like me and like these characters. And so I think demographically as well, depicting young people hopefully will bring in young believers and young non-believers, and they can see themselves in the character. So that's kind of my answer to the previous question of what's like the premise, what's that core thing you're going to put on your IMDb or whatever, like what's your story?
Yes.
That's I guess the gist of it.